Hey guys, it's Tigers. Some people were wondering how I did my last freeze frame effect in my last video, and the final product should look like this. Alright, so first you're going to need your clip, and I'm using the same clip. I actually deleted it, so I just had to recapture it. But first thing you need to do, of course, is cut off the parts that you don't want, like where he's not on screen or something. So I'll cut it off to there too. Alright, now the first thing you're going to do is scroll through your timeline and see a point where you want the first frame to come up. So let's say I want one right there where his legs are strided out like that. You drag it to there, and then up here above the screen it should say save snapshot to file. Click that and save it as whatever. Ignore that Steeler stuff. I'm making a video for school. Alright, so get your screenshot, drag it down, and create a new video track. And make sure that the beginning of the picture starts where your scrubber is. I'm gonna call it a scrubber. So whenever you go through, it should start right there. Yeah, see how it just freezes like that? That means you did it right. Alright, so now click on Event Pan Crop on the picture. Go to Mask and zoom in to your Spartan or whatever clip you're using. And then just make a brief silhouette around your figure. As you can tell, it's not perfect, and it really doesn't matter. So, with your final product, it really doesn't matter if this silhouette is good or not. It just needs to be a brief silhouette. And notice how I'm going around the flames like that. Oh, and if I didn't say this already, for your your video, it needs to be in the same angle the whole time. So anyway, you have the brief silhouette, have it all done. You can close out of that, add video effects to your picture, add black and white, and then add Gaussian blur. Press OK. Bring the black and white all the way up like that, and for the Gaussian blur, bring the horizontal range all the way down and the vertical range all the way down. So now just your silhouette or your mask should be black and white. Then press animate. Bring the scrubber all the way to the end, press the plus keyframe or add keyframe button, and then bring the horizontal range up to 0.078, just like that, and exit out, and this is what it should look like, just like that. And of course it might be a little bit laggy because it's Sony Vegas, but it'll look better whenever you render it. It just fades away like that. And you can repeat that as many times as you want. So if you want another freeze frame right here, for example, just press the save snapshot and repeat all the steps I already told you. You can also add music to sync it. And one more thing, in the video, I'll show it to you again, I had this black frame around it like this. Just makes it look more like delicate, or however you want to put that. You click on Event Effects on your video and click Sony Bump Map, press Add and then OK, and you can play around with this however you want, or you can use my preset. It looks just like that. I'll zoom in on this whenever I edit this, but I'll keep it here for a few seconds so that you can copy it or whatever you want to do. You can pause the video too. Alright, so I'm gonna bring that down too now. And last thing you want to do is bring the fade up on your video and all of your pictures that you have. It just makes it look better. Makes it just fade away. Like that. And then you can add music to it. If you don't want the sound off your video, because listen to what it says here. Gain the lead. Yeah, I don't want it to say gain the lead over my song. For some of you that don't know this, you can just press U and then delete it'll separate the video and the audio. You can just delete the audio from that. And you can bring down your music and whatever. So just repeat all the steps that I told you to add in more freeze frames of the past video or whatever. So yeah, so that's just one freeze frame. If I wanted more, I could just add in like one there, and then one there, and so on. And that's basically how I did it. Just add music and sync it, like, you know, make it look good. It's your product, so it worked out really well too. Alright, I hope this was easy to understand. If it wasn't, just leave a comment and I'll try to answer it to my best. And subscribe.